The vegan paradox. Does erasing life solve suffering? Imagine a time machine that could travel back to the dawn of life on Earth, before the first cells sparked into existence. One flip of a switch, and you could stop life from ever starting. No animals, no humans, no suffering. Ever. If you're a vegan, committed to minimizing harm, would you push that button? This question exposes a paradox at the heart of veganism, and today, we're diving into it with a philosophical sledgehammer, using a reductio ad absurdum to see where this logic leads. Let's start with veganism's core, reducing suffering. Vegans avoid animal products because factory farms, slaughterhouses, and even natural predation cause pain. It's a noble goal, less harm, more compassion. But what if we take this to its logical extreme? If suffering is the ultimate evil, then the surest way to eliminate it is to prevent any life from existing at all. No cows in cages, no chickens in coops, no predators hunting prey, because there's no one to feel pain. This is where antinatalism creeps in, a philosophy that says non-existence is better than existence because it guarantees zero suffering. Enter David Benatar, a philosopher who dropped a bombshell with his 2006 book, Better Never to Have Been. Benatar argues that coming into existence is always a harm. Why? Because life inevitably brings suffering, disease, loss, heartbreak, while non-existence brings nothing, no pain, no loss. He uses an asymmetry argument. The absence of pain is good, but the absence of pleasure isn't bad, because no one exists to miss it. Plus, life can't consent to being born. No human, no animal, no creature gets a say in facing life's pain. So preventing existence is always the ethical win. For Benatar, every birth is a moral mistake, whether it's a human or an animal. His book is a dense, provocative case for why life itself might be the problem, backed by logical rigor, but leaving many readers uneasy. Now let's tie this back to veganism. If you're a vegan, you might agree that suffering is bad. Cows mooing in pain, pigs screaming in slaughterhouses. You might even nod at Benatar's point, no creature consents to the suffering life brings. So what if you could stop all that suffering forever by erasing life itself? That time machine starts looking tempting. No life, no pain. It's the ultimate vegan victory, right? No animals to exploit, no ecosystems to disrupt. Take it further. Imagine a vegan Bond villain, straight out of a sci-fi thriller. Not just stopping life on Earth, but deploying AI robots to patrol the planet, ensuring no biological life ever evolves again. They might even launch starships to hunt for panspermia, life's cosmic seeds, across the galaxy, extinguishing any alien microbes that could one day suffer. Total harm prevention, no matter the cost. But here's where the reductio ad absurdum kicks in. This argument reduces veganism to absurdity. If you say yes to erasing life, whether on Earth or in the stars, you're admitting that existence itself is a moral flaw. No more cute calves, no more loyal dogs, no more human compassion. Everything you love about life, gone. If you say no, you're admitting that some suffering is worth enduring even without consent, which cracks the foundation of veganism's absolutist stance on harm. Even the vegan villain, with their AI sentinels and galactic crusades, would have to face this. Wiping out life to end suffering means wiping out everything worth saving. This is the vegan paradox. You want to minimize suffering, but you also celebrate life. You fight for animals to live free, not to never exist. Yet, if suffering is the ultimate enemy, and no creature consents to it, antinatalism, with its sci-fi villain extreme, pushes you to a corner where erasing life seems like the only consistent choice. Benatar's logic is cold and clear. Non-existence is the only way to guarantee no harm, but most vegans would hesitate to push that time machine button or send AI bots to the stars. Why? Because deep down, you know life has value, joy, love, connection. This exposes a tension in veganism. You can't fully eliminate suffering without negating the very existence you're trying to protect. So, where does this leave us? Veganism's heart is in the right place. Less pain, more compassion. But when you stretch its logic to the extreme, you end up in a philosophical dead end, with vegan villains plotting cosmic extinction. If you follow Benatar's reasoning, the most ethical act isn't going vegan. It's preventing any life from starting, here or among the stars. That's the reductio. Veganism's goal of zero suffering leads to a universe with zero life. Most of us, vegan or not, would reject that. Life's messy, painful, but also beautiful. The challenge for vegans is to admit that some suffering might be worth it for the sake of existence itself, even if life never asked to be born. Otherwise, you're left with a time machine, a fleet of AI drones, and a really tough choice.